Welcome to the Confident Fit Women Podcast, the number one podcast for women who want to lose weight in a sustainable and non-restrictive way. In today's episode, we are going to talk about navigating social gatherings and weight loss during this December holidays, because there are so many holidays depending on what religion you're in, or if you're practicing all of them, or whatever. There are so many things going on, and the holidays can make us a little cuckoo and a little crazy. So I really want to talk about how to navigate it without feeling guilty during your weight loss journey, because I don't want you to lose results. I don't want you to feel guilty about missing out on things or whatever. And obviously you shouldn't have to miss out on anything, but so you don't have to give up your results during the holidays. I don't want you to regress. I want you to keep going, right? Now, because starting a fitness journey, not knowing what to do, all that stuff can be so overwhelming. There's so many misinformation on the internet. I created a cheat sheet that's going to help you lose 20 pounds all from home, from nutrition to exercise to motivation to everything that you need. And if you want a copy of it for absolutely free, make sure to drop me below this video or send me a message on my Instagram and I'll send it to you. My gift to you during the holidays. Now, for those of you who have no idea who I am, my name is Salome. Over the last 4 years, I've had the pleasure, amazing pleasure, to help over 200 women lose between 20, 30, 40, even 70 pounds in the first 90 days with my program called The Dangerous Divas. And like I said, in every single video that you see, every podcast episode, I want to give you a quick and easy tip that you can implement into your health and fitness journey, because I want to give you the knowledge that you need to succeed forever. So today, the holidays are right around the corner, or actually we're in the midst of the holidays. I want to give you some tips about navigating it, especially during your weight loss journey. And so you don't have to give up your results during the holidays, okay? Let's get started. All right, so first thing I want to talk about is understanding and acknowledging the unique challenges that the holidays bring us during this festive season, okay? There's a lot of social events with a lot of tempting food. There's some treats, there's some drinks. It can be really hard to stick to our healthy habits and our fitness journey. Now, it's not impossible though. And one of the biggest things I want to say before I get into all this is definitely boundaries. I talked about this with my clients yesterday. Boundaries is everything, especially during the holidays, is putting up your boundaries, being very communicative about it, and sticking to it. That's going to help you probably the most, okay? Now, I want to explore some other strategies that are going to help you navigate these gatherings without derailing your progress, without feeling guilty, and really being one step forward, so that when you do start in 2024 and you keep going, you're freaking on top of it, not regress and not have to start again, if you know what I mean. So first thing I want to say is plan ahead. Plan ahead for your gatherings. Know what's going on, which day, what time, and inquire maybe about the menu if you can, or bring a healthy dish if it's like a potluck thing, to share it that aligns with your goals. You don't have to bring unhealthy stuff to potlucks. Actually, most people will actually, I've been saying that word a lot. Most people will appreciate if you bring something healthier, okay? Now, the second thing is mindful indulgence. You can practice mindful indulgence all day long. Allow yourself to have some holiday treats. Allow yourself to have a piece of chocolate, to have a peppermint, to have this, to have that, right? That is good, because everything in moderation. Now, I don't want you to have the entire can of cookies or, cookie batch, but one or two a day is not going to give you any problems whatsoever. Everything in moderation, and savor every single bite mindfully, okay? So important. Number 3 is prioritizing healthy options. Prioritize healthier options available at gatherings or before you go to that gathering. So fill up your plate with some veggies, with some lean protein, whole foods, all that stuff before you indulge in the treats. That way you know you ate as healthy as you could, and now you can indulge a little bit more, okay? Does that make sense so far? I hope that makes sense so far. And from there, those are some tips that I want to give you for it, but I also want to discuss some practical tips for making those smart decisions when you are faced with all these food choices at all these gatherings, okay? First thing first, portion control. Portion control, portion control, portion control. Using smaller plates, taking smaller portions that allow you to maybe eat a little bit less of indulgent foods and avoiding to go back for seconds, okay? Second thing is huge. Staying hydrated is going to give you the best thing ever. So literally stay hydrated by drinking a lot of water throughout the event, before the event. That's going to help you prevent overeating and also control your appetite, which is huge. And then pace yourself. Pace yourself on where you're eating. Slow down, engage in the conversations, have fun with it. You know, don't stuff your face the entire time. Literally pace yourself, you know, have a conversation, enjoy, moderation, right? This is going to help you recognize the fullness cues and prevent you from overindulging. Now, in terms of alcohol and sugary drinks that are very, very common, I also want to give you some couple tips on that. So when we are drinking some alcohol and, you know, managing our beverage choices during the holidays, it can be very hard. First thing, moderation with alcohol. Consume alcohol in moderation. One thing I like to do is I like to do 1 drink, 1 water, 1 drink, 1 water. First of all, hungover, not there. And it's going to keep you hydrated while you are drinking. You might want to go for the, you know, lower calorie options of drinks. So honestly, the simplest it is, like vodka water or vodka soda, like that's the healthiest. The sugary drinks and stuff, we all know it's full of sugar, but they're so good. So do 1 drink, 1 water if you're gonna do that. Second thing is smart beverage choices. Like I said, sparkling water, herbal teas, infused water. Those are gonna help you stay hydrated without the excess calories. And then sometimes there's a lot of people, you know, when you are, oh, by the way, that's everything with the alcohol. Just stay hydrated while you're drinking. That's my biggest tip. And then sometimes when you are in those gatherings, you know, there's a lot of people that are going to try to peer pressure you and that are going to try to influence your choices, okay? Now, I want you to know that you don't have to follow these things, okay? Politely decline, put those boundaries up, politely decline and simply say, I'm focusing on healthier choices tonight. You don't have to understand. Or even say, no, I'm good, thank you. You have to be, obviously be polite, but you don't have to eat those things, okay? If it's family members and they're like pushing you, who cares? Don't listen to them. They're not understanding. All right. And lastly, I want you to understand that it's so important that you're celebrating everything beyond just foods, right? Focus on the connections that you're having, the conversations that you're having, right? Rather than focusing on what am I going to eat, like enjoy the company, enjoy the celebrations with your friends, with your family, with your coworkers, right? Those are the best times, and it's only once a year. So yes, you might gain a couple pounds or so, but you know what? It'll all be gone because it'll all be water weight. So that doesn't even matter. Okay? Enjoy the holidays. Yes, there's some tips that you can use to navigate, like I just shared with you all, but you don't have to kill yourself over it. Remember, everything in moderation. Okay? I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for joining as we explore the strategies and give you a healthier alternative and different point of view to enjoy the holidays. But remember, it's all about balance. It's all about enjoying the celebrations mindfully and just being present in the moment. All right? I appreciate you all. For those of you that want a free copy of my ebook, make sure to drop me below this video or send me a message on my Instagram, and I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace.